In today's Eye on Lifestyle, it's not a small feat to write a book, especially one to impact others for good. Nikki Karnowski of Metamorphosis Coaching, Consulting, and Training joins us this morning to share about a vocal author who's penned her first book and who's hoping to impact women in a positive way with her message of hope. Good morning, Nikki.
Well, it's always fun to highlight those in the Northland doing great things. And this morning I want to share a little bit about Jenny Viken of Two Harbors. Her recent book, Choosing Healthy Relationships in Life, Wellness, and Love, is an Amazon bestseller after her book launch last week. But more importantly, I think, is the content that's geared to help women make positive choices when it comes to healthy relationships.
Certainly, it's such an important message. Can you give us a mini overview and tell us who could benefit from this book?
Hey, you bet, Jenna. You know, I actually bought this book as I love supporting other coaches and those with transformational messages. And it's really a message for all. Even if you are not personally in an abusive or unhealthy relationship, it's probably, common that we know somebody who might be in this situation, somebody touched by this. It's really easy and compelling story, as Jenny details, a personal story of enduring an abusive situation, ultimately leaving that for a better way forward. I think the thing in this that most people can relate to is that it can be a slow fade, justifying maybe actions, believing lies, underneath it all, really can be an important message on how we need to work on ourselves, first, doing those hard things to overcome insecurity, fear, and things that can really keep us from living our best life. So also gives practical tips and tools for leaving an abusive situation, setting healthy boundaries, and then what communicating with love, looks like. Also some good messages on forgiving yourself and others. So just overall, great message, fun that it's a local author that is impacting women in this way.
That is definitely some really, really cool stuff there and things that you're right, we can all relate to. I think anyone can relate to some of those topics. So how can people find out more or even buy a copy of this book?
Yeah, I think the best way, is to head over. She has a website. So it's Jenny Viken. That's Jenny with an I, jennyviken.com. You can get, a signed softcover book there. And then she also has some tips and tools. You could sign up for her newsletter, too. So encourage you to reach out if you're interested in that way.
Certainly, it sounds like some good summer reading as we kind of head, I guess, more spring reading as we head into this kind of rainy weather.
Yes.
If you want to sit down with a book, now's the time. Thanks so much for joining us this morning, Nikki.
Thanks, Jenna. Have a great week.
You too. We'll be right back after a quick break here.